Welcome. This is Chief Betatester of Medieval Immersed. We just had a very great walkthrough review from this kid named Lord Richard, and he covered things, and I really look forward to what he covers in the future. However, that video was based on 1.1, and I'm here to show you a little bit about 1.2. Nowhere near as good quality as Will does, so please go check him out. I think he'll be playing this more, and you'll see more from him. As you can see, we are now up to 143 mods. I love you. I'm not going to go on the multiplayer server. I'm going to show you a full generation, and then I'm going to try some things, and if they work, they work. They don't, you'll get to see me in dev action. Well, you won't get to see me in dev action, but yeah. Alright, so let's create the new world. New world. I'm gonna yeah, it doesn't matter. Sure. I shouldn't even have bothered with that. Allow cheats because I'm admin, yes. Bonus interest, you don't need that in this game. Roll the dice. It really, I don't have a preferred create world. It could have been random for all I care. Here we go. Client and server compatibility. If this can't play multiplayer, then it's not playing right. That's why release branches, if it's multiplayer, it's release branch. If it's not so much, then it's going to be on a lower branch. And sometimes I mess with just the server, sometimes I mess with just the client. And release is usually the culmination of those two efforts. Some future plans that I'm using on is one won't be Medieval Immersed. It's going to be, well, neither of them will. One's going to be a performance skeleton, so future mod packs can be built off the skeleton, which would be highly tweaked and ready for action. They can build their pack on top of that, which I think needs to be done. Somebody needs to do it. And then the other one, which is really going to be a lot of work, but I've been thinking about it. When I start thinking, I start obsessing, and well, there's a good chance the next one, I mean, one of the things that I'm going to be working on is redoing dragons. Like just putting out a dragon pack. Not a mod pack. They're not going to be designed to do anything more than be dragons. And then some other jackass can come along and take that mod pack and turn it into whatever the fuck they want, as long as they give me credit, for putting the core down on this project. If I get donations or however Patreon works, that's fun, but I don't care about what the previous mod makers make off of it. They're getting their advertisement. That's all they need. People will go back to the roots. People that are serious will always look back at the roots of the inside of the mod pack and go, oh, well, I like this, and I'm going to use this, and they'll show their support that way. And if those guys have Patreons for their shit, they can make their money that way there. But after it gets to my level and I make my changes, I'm not charging anybody for this shit. But if I have a Patreon and there's special requests made or whatever may have you, then you guys got your credit. And that's the mentality. Keith, DGAF stands for Keith Don't Give a Fuck, alright? So if you came here for a family-friendly video, you came to the wrong place. By a long shot. I'd rather not be short. Thank you. Alright, so, whoops. Dumbass. Alright. Done? Okay. Last time I played, I had good luck in the plains. I actually like the jungle, but that's not a selection. So let's go plains. As usual, I'm gonna play a shulk, and I'm gonna play a miner because that's the best thing for a shulk. You could be a tank with a shulk. All right, got a second for this to load in. All right, guys, here we are. Now keep in mind, this is the Conquest Pack, but I do not have shaders on. Give it a little time for the world to load in behind me. The worst thing you can do is as soon as you get here, rush right in, because if you're going to crash it, that's the way it's going to go. Alright. Now, this is one of the mod packs that I put in recently. And, I'll just take it off. What it is a pet shop. These little beds. The fishes. The fish tank. Now, you can build these fish tanks. And pens, kennels, all the stuff you see in here, you can build it. And you can use it in your houses. And you can do a lot more with your pets now. They're not just like there for decoration. There's another house, another one. Pet Shop Row. It is, it's like Pet Shop Row over here. Holy crap. The land of animals. Nice little fireplace, please. You gotta watch your temperature. I'm not gonna play this for too long. Because... Okay, so here's a puppy dog. Shiba. You want that? You take a... Do you like treats? No? I don't know what they like. Can I leash your ass? No. Oops, sorry puppy. Alright, I need my torch back. Alright. So... the structures are just wonderful inside this mod pack. But from what I understand, they're only in the plains. The really newly done structures are only in the plains, and I think the savannah. Somebody's shooting at me. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Now you keep in mind that with colonies and MCA installed together, you've got more than just the city building functions that you can do in mine colonies, but with these guys you have a whole city building set capability within MCA. Honestly, I haven't delved deep enough into the pack to know everything that you can do, but I know that you can go really far, and you can intermix. You can get your family involved in MCA into your colony in mine colonies, and they'll grow and live inside the colony as well. And if you have children, they'll work in the colony, and then when they become adults, they'll pick up jobs inside the mine colony, which is a great way for recruiting. In alteration to the standard mine colony way. Another thing on top of that is because they're in the town, they become part of their town through MCA, even though they're in a mine colony's town. That mine colony's, the MCA grid layout that you can use to manage your town in MCA can be applied on top of your mine colony's colony. See what I'm saying? So you can have a myriad of villagers doing a whole bunch of different jobs and all living together, and as they do so, you grow in stature in MCA from pauper to king. I think there's like 5 levels. You will stay busy. So whether you want to go out and adventure in the world and see all the great stuff that's out there, and as Lord Richard had shown you, there is plenty and more growing every day, or you just want to stay around and build stuff and farm and make creative foods, you can do that right here too. The last thing I'm going to do while we're in this little showcase is I'm going to attempt to turn on shaders in solo play. This may end badly. It may finally work. Let's see. Shader packs. Apply. Okay, so there's Silder's shaders. Working with sodium and no Optifine, yet it does have Conquest mod pack in, as you can see, and you don't get the wordy crap all over your leaves. If this is a pretty decent test, I think, to show you that they do indeed work. If you need further proof, I'll try to go to a different chunk. But I think this shows you very well that they're working. And if I can happen to, by any chance, find some little critters running around. There's a teleporter stone in the middle of nowhere. And there's a teleporter stone over there in the middle of nowhere. Watch the doggy. See how he moves. How you moving, puppy? Gee, that looks like fresh animation working just fine. And yet again, no Optifine. So, this is Medieval Immersed 1.2. You can get it now. Please be sure to go and check out Lord Richard's YouTube channel as well, and keep in touch with that channel, because I am not a video person, and if you want to see new content and new updates from the content to this mod pack, going to his video channel is the place to be. Alright, thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon, maybe.